Hey everybody, welcome to Harmon Garage. I'm Aaron, and it is another beautiful day. So, got cherry pie outside finally, which only means one thing: pretty much done. I'm doing a couple little finishing touches, taking it for a test drive, checking it out, fine-tuning a couple things, but for the most part, done. Last video, we did a wash and start on old Waldo, and I don't want you guys to get bored with it, but I've got like 3 big projects that are all currently here that I need to get started on, all 3 of them. And I've started a new thing where I wash everything very thoroughly before I start working on it, because it's a lot nicer to work on clean stuff than the old crappy dirty stuff. So you guys can probably already see it over my shoulder because I'm terrible at hiding stuff, but we've got a 77 International Scout. Oh no, wait, this is the Chevy Square Body channel. What are we doing? No, it's not. That's just what I like and what I usually work on. So this is something else. It's gonna be cool too. But anyways, we got a 77 International Scout 2, 304, 727, Scout 300 transfer case. It's got about a 3-inch body lift, about a 2-inch suspension lift, 34 1050 Super Swamper TSLs, and we ain't using none of that crap. You guys have probably seen in the background of other videos, I have this one owner, barely used, well taken care of, never smoked in, 2011 Silverado right here, and it is the donor for the 5.3 6L80 for the Scout. Now, the name of this project, because you know I name everything, is the Snake, because when he brought this over here, you guys may see that right there. That's about 5 foot of the 9 or 10 foot long snake skin that was in this thing. Like, you can see some more of it right there-ish, but it stretched from the back of this thing damn near to the front. Now, I'm a pretty big guy. I ain't really scared of nobody or nothing, but I stay away from snakes. Let's just say that. I'm not afraid of them. I will take a shovel and defend myself if one comes in my presence, but I don't go by them if I don't have to. But I've looked it over. There doesn't appear to be any more snakes in here. And when the owner of this was trailering it over here to drop it off, he said he saw a chicken snake come out of the wheel, hit the trailer, and go bouncing down the highway. So I'm hoping that was the last one that was in there. And if not, I'm hoping pressure washing this thing will scare the rest of them off. If I'm filming and you see a big old fat guy scream like a little girl and run off out of, you know, frame, that's me, because another snake came out. So anyways, this video, I want to get this thing cleaned up as much as I can. As you can tell, it is extremely dirty. It's been sitting for a while, and we're gonna do the 5.3 4L or 6L80 swap. We're gonna put the interior out of the 2011 Silverado. The nice leather bucket seats are gonna go in here, and I have to look at my list, but I don't remember exactly what else we're doing, but it's gonna consist of a lot of wiring, a lot of fabrication, and a lot of just downright cool stuff. So we're going to take the hood off of this thing and get the pressure washer fired up and get it as clean as we can. And then I'm just going to go ahead strip the interior out of it, because that'll make it easier for everything else we have to do. And then later on in this project, when we're ready to put the interior back in, we'll go back in with the stuff out of the Silverado. So I'm gonna get everything set up, get that pressure washer fired up. We're gonna see how clean we can get this old Scout. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and wash the hood real quick, because it'll be easier to wash it with it on the Scout. We'll pull it off, and then I'll go ahead and get the rest of this thing clean. Alright, I'm going to do my best to show you guys, but the sun and the shadows aren't really working in my favor. But we're going to go ahead and take the hood off, and hopefully you can see this. It's got this hinge right here. Got 4 bolts in it. The other side's supposed to have 4 bolts in it too, but it's missing one. But we're going to go ahead and pull that off, pull the hood off, and then we can keep washing.
Take the arm piece out, and then I can hold it up straighter. So
hold it, push up on it a little bit.
Is that easier?
Yeah, that's fine. Whoa. Stay over there.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Make a fool of myself? Put that arm in, will that hold it in place?
No, just hold it with one hand and take that out with the other one. Alright, got the hood off. I'm going to get the pressure washer fired back up, and then I'm going to get in here and hose as much of the engine compartment off as I can. Get the front knocked out, and then we'll start working our way over the rest of it. Okay, got the hood, the whole engine compartment, and the roof done. And I'm telling you what, it's a nice warm day here today. And the mist of this water blowing all over me actually feels pretty good. I don't even mind getting wet this time. But as you guys probably saw when I was taking the hood off, my pops is here helping me out. And I normally do all my filming and everything myself, but he's here and helping and wanting to help. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him do a little bit of filming, and maybe we can get some different shots than we normally do. All right, well, I'll say it looks better dirt and growth wise. As far as paint and body, much to my dismay, washing it didn't do very much. I'm just kidding. Little backstory on this thing. A buddy of mine owns it, obviously, and he came to me and wanted to LS swap it about 2 years ago. And I told him, honestly, the best thing to do would be to get like an S10 Blazer frame and do a body swap, and then put the LS motor in the Blazer, leave the transmission and transfer case from the Blazer, and you'd just be swapping the motor and the body, and everything would be what you want. Still have decent running gear and all that. Well, he didn't want to do that, which is fine. I understand, it's his. He does what he wants, I do what I want. So he's like, he wants the motor. He was looking around, found this truck. There's his motor and trans. And this Scout has sentimental value to him. It's been in his family. It's a 77 and it's been in his family since, I think he said, like 82. 84 something, somewhere in there. So they've had it for a long time. He wants to keep it. You may have noticed it's a lot of spots where it looks like Bondo and paint and stuff are flaking off. He's wanted this thing to be nice for quite some time. He went and had the motor rebuilt. Didn't even put like 400 miles on it, and the tranny went out. Took it to a body shop and told him he wasn't so much worried about the dents and stuff. He just wanted it to be clean and have a nice paint job on it. Well, they went ahead and bondoed it and didn't prep it right and didn't do anything right, and doesn't even look like they put any primer on it. Sprayed it with paint, and I mean, it's just falling off. But I mean, what can you do? You take it to a body shop and have somebody do something. You expect them to do it right. You expect them to do a good job. So he told them he didn't want any Bondo in it. He didn't care about the dents. They could paint over the dents, leave the dents there, and they did the Bondo anyways. And I've never seen something like this. He didn't grind on this. He didn't try to get the Bondo back off. It's literally just been falling off. And I'm talking like all over the place. And then up here you got, I don't even think there's Bondo. It's just thick ass paint, and it's just flaking off. And over here, same thing, just flaking off. So just a poor job. Hopefully you guys know me better than that by now. I'd try to go above and beyond on everything and make it right. I'm not doing any body work on this. He has a friend now that has a body shop that once I'm all done with everything I'm doing, he's gonna take it to them and they're gonna redo the whole body, put a nice paint job on it. And hopefully after all that stuff is done, he'll bring it back to me so I can at least show you guys the finished product. I'm sure he will. He's a really cool guy. But who knows, that could be a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever. But either way, I'll at least get some pictures of it finished to show you guys. But I'll just walk around it real quick. I pretty much already did, but looks quite a bit better cleaned up. And I got to put some air in this tire. It holds air for roughly 3.5 minutes. Got to air it up. I want to try to, I was gonna work on taking the interior and stuff out here, but it's supposed to start raining in about an hour. I just figured that out, and it's hot, and it's just nicer to have it up and be covered. So I'm gonna let it dry off a little bit. We're gonna air this tire up, and then I'll probably hook it up to a truck and drag it over there, and we'll start tearing that interior out. So go grab a drink or something, and by the time you get back from that, I should be done with what I got to do. We're ready to start pulling the seats out. My dad got a little ahead of the gun before I could turn the camera on, but the whole windshield, you may be able to see it earlier in the video, was really thick, gnarly spider web. So we're just trying to get some of that out for now. We'll clean it better later, but it's pretty nasty. So yeah. So we're cleaning it out. We're gonna pull the seats out.
Get the beer can.
Empty all the adult beverage adult beverage containers out, and the guy that owns it pretty much said everything else in here is garbage. He don't want none of it. So I'm gonna get the seats out. There's more snake skins. I don't really want to be in here, but I'm gonna go get some tools. We'll pop these seats loose. We'll clean up some trash and see where we're at when we get done with that.
Yeah, you get a good seat cover for it.
Yeah.
You need me to hold something over there?
I don't know. I really hope there ain't no snake in here.
There is.
Can you get me a short half-inch? This is too long. Well, I'm not really sure where the camera died, but I got the driver's seat out. Dad's got some fasteners underneath that need to be held, so I'm going to go over there and help him, and at least we'll getting that seat out on film. So
You need the ratchet over there to put underneath it?
I got it right doesn't have one nut. You just gotta turn it out.
Alright.
Get the ratchet if you want, it should do it. The electric one.
Well, I don't know, it's angled right there. That's why you couldn't get it in before. Remember?
Is that the very front one?
It's the back one here.
Alright, both the front seats are out. I'm gonna get a trash bag here in a minute and start cleaning up the garbage. All kinds of flashlights in here. Just kind of checking to see what's in here just in case maybe it's... He said everything's garbage, but I just want to make sure there's nothing good in here. This is like it's called a dog pack. Kind of cool. Got a rawhide bone, dog safety vest. This is pretty cool. I've never seen something like this before. Got a bag of dog food in there. That's pretty neat. I mean, I guess if you're out like hiking with your dog or something and it's got its own little care package, that's pretty cool.
You need an umbrella? Or is this
umbrella?
Oh, here you go. Here's your hat.
No, you can wear that. I'm alright.
Might have to go take it home and wash it.
Volume 10, January 7th, 2010. That might tell us something. Maybe this thing's been off the road longer than I thought. I don't remember him telling me exactly how long it's been off the road, but it's been a while. There's just some empty water bottles, gloves, empty adult beverage containers, wasp and ant spray. Crap, I need that. We're gonna keep that. Here, we'll keep this, Dad. Wasp and ant spray. So I got our, this is a custom fabricated, not too bad. Don't necessarily like the latch. I'd like it to be easier to open, but pretty cool. Hold this.
That lock?
Well, apparently that doesn't open. Got a fan shroud.
Hey, will that fit your truck?
No. Empty jugs. Rattlers if you want to go deer hunting. Piece of metal, that's always useful. Tranny foam. That's a real antler there. Little toe strap.
That always comes in handy.
Yeah. extra fluid. First aid kit maybe. Yeah, I think it expired like 20 years ago. More snake skin, more deer antlers, another box of spare parts, some expired duct tape, half a pole saw, not much else in here. More snake skins, more cobwebs. I'll go ahead and finish getting it cleaned out, get all this stuff in the garbage, and I'll go ahead and pull this back seat out. My dad wants to put a stand on it and make it a bench outside the shop here, so we got somewhere to sit when we're taking a break. Really isn't that bad of an idea. So I'll go ahead and finish getting this thing cleaned out, and then we'll get on that back seat. All right, well, we got it pretty well cleaned out. And I figured out how this seat unlatched from the back and tilted forward. So it looks like we just got one bolt there, one on the other side. And I might have to get underneath and hold the bottom side again. So gonna try to get it out real quick, and then we'll pretty much be done with what we're gonna do for today. I just wanted to get the interior out, get it cleaned up inside and out, make sure there wasn't no snakes in this sucker, because I'm not your snake guy. And it looks like they all vacated the premises, which is good. So
I'm gonna get a 9/16 to hold it up here on top.
Oh, you gotta hold it.
I might.
All right, we're gonna try to get this seat out real quick. See what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get underneath and hold it, so I'll get back with you guys in a few minutes. All right, well, we got the interior stripped out pretty much as far as we're gonna go with it. This is a removable top unit, but I'm not taking the top off. So yeah, we got her all washed up and cleaned up on the outside where it's nice to work on. I'd probably, before I go to put the seats and stuff and do the wiring and everything on the inside, I will hit it with the shop vac, get it cleaned up a little bit better. This back tailgate here, you saw me push the button and it did absolutely nothing. It's kind of, let's just say I can fix it. The button doesn't move stuff as far as it needs to, and it doesn't twist the deal that unlatches the deal that does the deal. I figured out how it works, but it's kind of hard to explain. There's a whole funky latch mechanism in there, but I got it figured out so I could open it up. And I haven't really showed you guys, but here's the original 304. It's been rebuilt. It had about 400 or 500 miles on it, according to what the owner told me. And the transmission went out. So he got tired of messing with it, parked it in the weeds, and said we want to do hot rod stuff with our hot rod friends. So it sat there until he found a hot rod friend that can do hot rod stuff. And now we're gonna take our time. We're gonna do it right, but we're gonna make this multi-purpose, super fun toy. It's gonna be a trail rig when he wants to trail run. It's gonna be a family vacation vehicle when he wants to cruise it down the highway. And it's gonna be a run down to the grocery store rig when him and his wife wanna run down to the grocery store. So, hey, You, right there. Yeah, you. Are you subscribed? You should be if you're not. Go ahead and click that button. While you're at it, leave me a like. Tell me you're new. Leave me your name, whatever. Everybody else sitting there, you leave me a like too, please. I appreciate it. Helps out. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the International. All my Chevy truck buddies on here, give me all the hate for working on something else if you want. That's fine. Just leave me a comment. Hit the like button. Ring the bell. Whatever you want to do. There's a whole bunch of buttons over there. Push them all. I don't care. But
if Pops wants to stay around and help all the time, or am I bad help?
yeah. Pops wants to know if he's good help or if he needs to stop coming over here with me. So leave him a comment and let him know how much we all appreciate him helping us out. He can't wait to go. Here, I'm going to show you guys this. I finally got cherry pie running and moving, and he can't get enough of driving that thing. Every time it needs to be moved, he goes running for it. So brand new alternator, squealing like a damn pig. So I got to take it off and switch it out tomorrow. But other than the alternator squealing, there she goes. Sounds good, runs good, looks good. It's what everything needs to do. But anyways, task at hand. Next project on old Snake here. Get the motor trans out. Transfer case is most likely going to stay. If it doesn't, we're going to leave. We're going to get a Jeep Dana 300 and put it in here. And we're going to leave that. We're not going to use the transfer case out of the Chevy. So we want to stay with the manual shift transfer case. An advanced adapter doesn't make an adapter to go from a 6L80 to a Scout 300 or a Dana 20, which is in here. And but they do make one to go from the 6L80 to the Jeep 300, and the Jeep 300 has the same it'll work. So we're looking for a Jeep or a Dana 300. If you have one and you'd like to sell it or trade it for a Scout 300, send me an email. My email is in the description below. And other than that, we're gonna get this motor out, get it engine compartment and everything cleaned up, get it ready to get the motor and trans from that in there. But that's gonna do it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.